Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about 10 common mistakes to avoid when managing your finances. I thought this would be a good video to do, but yeah, I do like doing videos about finances because this is a thing that people need to know in the real world, and obviously they don't really teach it in school. But yeah, one thing that I'm kind of pissed about today is I put my tripod, this is it was literally like £4.99 from TK Maxx, but I do like it because it's like that, you know, you can do whatever with it. And the tip of it, if you can see, I've put it in my camera and it's snapped, so now it's stuck in the bottom of the camera and it's screwed in all the way. So if you have any tips on how to literally get that out of the camera, because I'm having to stand it up on a jewellery box as my tripod because of that issue. Yeah, you can see it's like literally snapped off, so please give me some tips to get it out because oh no. Anyways, let's just get back into the video. So I'm going to start with number one. So number one is neglecting to create a budget. So this is failing to establish a budget that can lead to overspending and being financially unstable. So if you don't do a budget, you know, like budget, but I have my budget there because my car, I have that to pay a month, I have a phone bill and some other bills as well. So I do have that aside, and I'm like, I've got this money left, like I need to still budget that money. So I keep some to save, and then the rest of it I don't just go, oh, I can spend on whatever, because I still want to have some of that money in my main bank account, you know. So what I do is, like I said, if you don't budget your money, because you're going to be like oh, this thing that I want to buy, how much is it? It's £20, I'm going to buy that. And then the next day you don't buy anything, the next day after that you're like, oh, this is like, I don't know, £50, I can afford that, like that's in my bank account right now. You're not even thinking about it. Then when you get home you look at the stuff that you're buying, like what did I spend like £70 in 2 days on? That's literally what I did. I spent like £40 in, I think it was 2 or 3 days, and I was like, I've got nothing. Like, what did I spend that £30 on? I'm like, shit, like I need to budget more and think about it before I actually purchase it, instead of being, oh, I definitely want to like get it, I've got the money. Like, no, you need to budget, because otherwise your money's just gonna go and go and go and go. And especially with savings, like what I do is every month of my wage, when I first get it, I put 100 towards my savings account. You can do however much you want. You might even just put £10 in it a month. You're still saving some money there, so you're not gonna, you know, and you can still budget friendly, like your fuel for your car budget, like anything that you actually have to budget, like your main priority bills and things like that, and look at what you've got left and be like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, don't spend it all at once. Like, try also as well not to spend the whole amount that you have left, because it's still good to have money in there for the next month. Then you got a little bit extra, you know, you keep doing that, and then your money's gonna stretch longer. So the second one, I do have them on my phone by the way down here, but yeah, so the second one is not tracking expenses. So without keeping track of your expenses, it's challenging to identify areas where you can cut back and save money. So what I like to do is after the week's over, I like to go through my bank account and see what I've spent my money on, and see if I really needed to spend that money on that. And then next time I know, like, I don't need to do that, you know what I mean? Like I was talking about earlier, how I spent that £30 on what? I don't know. But I went back and looked at it, I was like, like I don't need to do that, I can cut back on that, I don't need to put money into that. Like, stop doing stupid things like that and think before you actually do it. This has helped me save a lot of my money as well by doing that. Yeah, like we're saying, you identify what you're buying and what you actually need and what you don't need. But obviously your petrol is important as well. Keep a big track of that as well. Like right now my car, it's a new car that I got. It's a 2020 Vauxhall Corsa. That video is also on my channel if you want to watch a car, you know, like just, it's a car video tour of my car, what I got. I had to think there. But yeah, if you want to watch that, that's on my channel. But that car, I'm budgeting the fuel, because since I got it, I think like 3 weeks ago, I've spent £30 on fuel, which isn't too bad. I put £20 in yesterday, and then last week I put £10 in. But I can also cut down on that, and then I can see where I'm travelling and what I'm going to do and plan and see how much petrol I need to do in that, because that also saves you money as well if you track things like that. So the third one is living beyond means. So that means spending more money than you earn can quickly lead to debt and financial stress. So what that means is, obviously you're wanting things, and you're like, well, I really need this, and you don't actually think about it in the moment, and you're like, you know what, I'll just go and get like a credit card, or I'd put it into my overdraft. It doesn't matter because I'll be able to spend that back, but it does matter. You've got to think then, actually think and ask yourself questions like, do I really need this? Is it going to be beneficial to me even in the future? Is it going to be a beneficial purchase? Because like I said, with that, you can put yourself in debt and it will cause stress, especially if you're not thinking about it in the moment. You've got to think about these things, because like we say, that's how things happened, and you're living beyond your means and you can't do that. Just save your money up and think smart about it. Don't waste your money on things that you don't actually need. So the fourth one is ignoring savings and emergency funds. So failing to prioritise savings and emergency funds can lead to you being vulnerable, leave you vulnerable to unexpected expenses or financial hardships. So like I said, you've got your savings there, and it's there because right now I have like £500 in my savings account. So I do have two separate bank accounts. I have a main bank account and then my savings account. I don't have an actual savings account, it's just another current card account, but I do put my savings in there. I have about £500 in there right now, so that's literally my backup money in case, I don't know, something goes wrong with my car and it needs to get fixed. I've got that there. I don't have that hardship of being stuck in a financial situation where I can't get it fixed, because if my car can't get fixed then I'll probably not be able to drive it on the road legally, you know, so I've got that there. Or if an unexpected charge might come in, I might get a speeding ticket, or I don't know, just a normal car ticket, or you might get something else that's been put through that you're not thinking of, or you might have missed the debt, and then it comes back on it saying you've got interest on this debt, you need to pay this, but you don't have the funds, so the interest is going to go up and up and up and up because you don't have a savings account or an emergency fund that everybody should really have. So that's another good thing to do, have an emergency fund. The fifth one is relying on credit cards for everyday expenses. So overusing credit cards without a plan to pay off the balance can result in high interest and can result in high interest and debt and financial strain. So again, it's kind of just reiterating what we've just said there. So with your credit cards, you're thinking, I don't have the money now, but I can get a credit card, it's going to help my credit score, which it'll help your credit score, but if you cannot pay that credit card back, do not get it. Think about it in the long run. Again, do I really need the credit card? Do I need this money? Do I need to buy this? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Because most times out of 10 you don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it. That's the thing. It's the difference between want and need. Go for the things that you need, not that you want, because again, you can get financial strain from being in debt. So the sixth one is impulsive buying. We have again gone over this, but it's just on the list. So giving in to impulsive purchases without considering their long-term impact on your finances can hinder your financial goals. So if you have a goal and you want to be saving up money to invest or put it somewhere else where you can make your money grow, you want to do that rather than just be like, yeah, I want to do that, but I want this at that present moment. But do you really need it though? It's again saying what we've already said, but do you really need it? You don't need to do impulsive buys, especially on random things that are not really benefit you. So the seventh one is not shopping around for the best deals. So failing to compare prices or explore different options can result in overspending on everyday items or services. With this, it is a good thing to do, but it can be annoying as well because you might not even have the time to put in, but it's still good though because you can save a lot of money. Like for example, if you go to Asda and there's like, I don't know, you're buying, what are you buying? I don't know, something, and it might be like £5 in Asda, but if you go to someone like Home Bargains, it could be £2. You're saving £3. Yes, it's only £3, but you're still saving some money. That money can go into your savings for what you want in the future, your financial goals in the future, you know. So the eighth one is neglecting to negotiate bills. So many utility providers or service providers are open to negotiation, not exploring, did I say negotiation right? I don't know, but not exploring this option can lead to higher bills and unnecessary expenses. So if you look around for like your electricity and gas companies, if you look around, there is different ones that do different prices. You can even ring them up, get different quotes and things like that, and sometimes if you do ring up your current electricity provider, you can get money off and save money, and also when you time's up with the one that you're currently on, it is best to look around rather than just jump straight back in with them, because sometimes they just put the price up a little bit, or they could bring it down a little bit, and you think, it's been brought down, that's a good price, but you're not looking around because you don't want to waste your time and you don't want to switch. Some people don't want to switch because they think it's a lot of hassle. Yes, that can be, but think of the benefits. You're saving money. So number 9 is investing without proper research. So jumping into investments without thorough research can result in poor decisions and potential losses. So with this as well, you could be into a scam investment if you don't look directly into it and research properly, because obviously there's some people out there who pretend to be proper investments, so even if you just put £1 in or £10 in, you're still losing that money to a scam. So be careful with that. Do a lot of research the company, and also type in scam and then put the website or different thing that you're looking in, just in case it is a scam. And also with investing, you should watch a lot of YouTube videos. I would say TikToks as well, but sometimes TikTok people take the mick and be like, you can make this much if you do investment, but you can also buy those investment what they're called, their investment, can't think of the word, it's a way to learn from other people that you can buy it. I can't remember the word for it, but yeah, you just buy from people to learn, but make sure again that that person is real and you're not getting put into a scam. But you need to research on investments instead of being like, this is a stock share. I've seen lots of money, people put money in and get this much out, I'm just going to put my money in, because that's not how it works. These people most likely have a lot of experience in doing this, so it's not going to work straight away as well for investing. You can't think that investment is a long-term thing, not a yes I'm going to get money in one day, no. And the final one that I have on the list is not having financial goals. So failing to set clear financial goals can make it challenging to prioritize your spending and saving for the future. So if your goal is to save XY amount of money in 6 months time, that's really good to have a goal, because you can put your mindset to that and think and you can also budget as well. How much money do I need to put aside to get to this financial goal in 6 months time, instead of just spend that, it doesn't matter, I'll put that little bit away. No, you can't do that. Again, it relates to budgeting and then saving. So that is the end of the video. So if you guys like the video, and give it a thumbs up. I really hope that this video gives you some ideas of mistakes that can happen when managing your financial, and I hope you can take something away from this video to make you save more money really and get to where you want to be with your financial goals. So yeah, like I said, if you like the video, and thanks for watching guys, bye.